Welcome back to the channel, guys and gals. Now, I know I said it'd probably be tomorrow, but I'm having a sleepless night. And so I decided to work on Hollis Castle Station. Any of y'all that's been with me for a long time, remember, that was a very bad day when my brother David passed away. And kind of has some things I didn't get done on this, and so I'm wanting to get it touched up and get it cleaned up. Excuse me here real quick. I'm fighting with the cat. Okay, bye-bye. No, go. I know. Nobody ever tells you no, but you go. You go. Bye. Swear that cat's irritating sometimes. But yeah, so going back to what I was saying, I just want to get some touch-ups done on it, start getting it cleaned back up, because I did put a lot of work into this. This was his castle, so even though he's gone now, this is still his castle. And so yeah, so I guess you're gonna be watching me work on it for a few minutes. Kind of happen to somewhat remember exactly what colors I all used on it. Sometimes right now I really want to kick his ass. And I'm sorry my mood's not the best, y'all. I was really struggling with the whole conversation tonight. My brother introduced me to her, and yeah, I honestly fell in love with her. I mean, it wasn't a bad conversation. I finally let out what needed to be said. And just it's hurtful, if you want to call it that. And it just, yeah, one of those deals where you sit back and you try to deal with it, I guess. I guess the hardest part of it all is hearing from her after all this time. And I think that's the part that hurts the most. You sit back for a long time and you hope and pray that that person will contact you, and somewhere in the middle y'all can meet and fix whatever was wrong, I mean, yeah, was I perfect? No. I wasn't perfect. I mean, it wasn't no abuse or nothing like that, no. But you just, I don't know, it's very hard. And I'm not saying the conversation was probably the best, but I'm sure she's Probably got a few things to say to me. When she's ready to. Pretty sure she will. I think I was doing this castle originally on the live stream thing. But, I mean, again, it is what it is, you know. This is probably going to be a really long sleepless night for me. And I know she didn't intentionally make contact with me to upset me. And I can't really say it was upsetting. Well, there again, I can't say it wasn't, or it was, because I was highly upset. Probably I don't know. I mean, we had some of a decent conversation, I guess. I mean, at the same time, I don't know what her feelings are, and I don't know if I don't know if I could walk down that path again. I think, I don't know, and I don't think she's after that. I really don't. After one thing that she said on there, and it wasn't anything bad. I mean, as far as towards me or anything like that, it was towards a situation that had happened, and it really messed with her. But you know, the more I sit here and I'm, you know, doing this, and I'm thinking about stuff, and you know, I don't really know what to say other than, you know, the person that had your back was there, and but I don't know. I don't know. I'm just literally, I keep going over in my head everything that happened. I don't know. I really don't. I'm sorry. I don't need to hear about this. Just it's what's keeping me awake right now. Yeah, I wish I could take all that, the love that I had for her, and in fact, I still do. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I won't lie to y'all. I'm very much still in love with her, but I wish I could take all of that and just lock it away and not let it see daylight again. But I know I can't do that. I'm a chaplain. I can't do that. I guess that's the hardest part, is knowing that you never gave up on somebody, even when they did. I guess the shit of it all is you go out to prove something, but you know, something I tried telling her was that one of her exes had done to her and turned it the way it did. pretty much turned me the same way. And I know, she said she wasn't intentional, but she never wanted me to ever feel like that. But it happened. Do I hate her? No. No. I don't hate her. Not by any means. If anything, I'm still very much in love with her. I guess that's really the part that hurts the most. Maybe there's a big part of me that's still holding out hope. I don't know. Maybe. I guess we'll touch up to here. Yeah, so that's what I've been battling with tonight. It's very hard. I'll admit I wasn't perfect by any means. In fact, I don't think either one of us are perfect, but and honestly, again, like I said, the biggest part of it all is and the fact that I am still in love with her. It is what it is, It is what it is. I once heard a person say that's the most dangerous person in the world. To say it is what it is. Damn, I never painted the inside? Thought I did. Huh. Oh, wait. I did kind of. I just never finished it out. I was going to put some floors in there. That was got floors in it, but, multiple different floors. I mean, honestly, maybe y'all's opinion, is it wrong to hold on to loving somebody like this? I mean, even after all this time, knowing what I went through the first time and the people that stepped in and pulled me through it, and they didn't even know what was going on. They just knew I was hurting. I think a couple of the female co-workers knew, or kind of felt like they knew what was going on. Of course, then she told me about her mom. I wish her mom the best. I miss her mom. Her mom was a good person. That was her stepdad. I really liked those two. Was either one of them perfect? No. But you know what? I liked them. And I miss them. I miss the girls too. But that's one of those situations where I guess love them from a distance, I guess. I don't know. Mackenzie and Grace they're good kids. You know, both in college. And, yeah, they're great. They're great kids. You know, they just do their thing. You can't blame them for that because they need to as they get older. Much like my kids as they're getting older. I got my oldest kids up in Tennessee, and Kyle's in Michigan. Hopefully he does well this year because all he's got to do is pass this year and gotta do something. But anyway, he's talking about going in the Navy. And if he does it right, he can get a free scholarship to Michigan State. So I'm hoping he will fly Iraq. Of course, he's been sick this past week, so slowly getting there. I gotta do the elephant gray now. I think that's what the color was. I don't know. Just a sleepless night for me, guys and gals. I'm just rambling tonight, I guess. I do like this dark granite gray. The only thing I have to say about this dark granite gray is that it's a gray, all right. It's a gray. Yeah, one of the things I think about, and I think about it all the time. Well, not all the time, but you know, I start thinking about her. That was even before the conversation. Honestly, the best gift she ever gave me was for my birthday. She had my St. Christopher repaired. I'd been looking for a place to get it repaired at. And she had it done over at Nizer Brothers over in Saxe. Honestly, that was the best gift. That actually meant more to me than anything. And I still wear it. Some people will be like, what? Sometimes just cherishing the little things is what matters. That was one of them. I'm not about money. I'm not about a status or how much money you have in the bank. It's a matter of what comes from the heart, you know. People, I think, really, people forget that sometimes. I think if we'd all remember that a little bit more, this world would be better. But can't always stop the things that are going to happen. My brother would still kick my ass. He saw the castle on this position. I think after I get all this fixed, I think I'm gonna wind up having to clear coat this thing. think I'll clear coat it this time. Make sure the paint stays protected. At least I'll get the base built for it. I don't know when I'll do that. But it'll be after I get the house. And again, that'll be the end of this summer, or the very first part of this school year. But we will have the house, so I'm not going to stress that part too much. But hold that thought. Alright, so now we gotta get the elephant gray out. I just gotta remember what drawer I stuck that one in. Okay. You know, in some ways, working on this castle has kind of helped me a little bit, but in other ways, I'm kind of glad my brother's not here to see this. He'd sure be kicking my ass. Don't judge me, but kids, don't ever do this. If any kids are watching this, don't ever start on this stuff. Quit smoking for a couple of months. I'm not sure whose ass he'd actually be kicking right now. Mine or hers. Or both. Probably both of us, to be honest. Just because I know how he was. Yeah, I'm just, again, like I said, I'm just really, really struggling with it tonight. better. Paint's getting touched up, I guess. So I'm gonna definitely have to clear coat this. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. I've got to try to get some sleep because I got to be at work 9 o'clock in the morning from 9 to 6. Hopefully I can get some type of sleep. It does help to do something and put my mind somewhere else for a little bit. Again, I know it was never her intention to upset me, but it did to an extent. Before anybody ever asked, do I still love her? Yeah, I still very much in love with her. But I guess that's the reason why I never took this off is because there was that big part of me that loves her enough to be able to show it. I don't know. Don't know what the future holds. But anyways, I'm going to end this video here. And I'm going to try to get some sleep, but before I do that, let me flip y'all around here and let you see what's been done. So as some of y'all might remember, when I did the live stream on this, basically I went in and started doing all the touch-ups on it. It's been up on a shelf. Yeah, it's sitting at an angle right now. In case you're wondering about the PSMM, stands for Prodigal Sons Motorcycle Ministry, because that's what he was. Originally, I think it was like Vampire Castle Station or something like that. It was a going joke between Rob and Grace over in the UK, Britain, and me about that. And after David passed, I changed the name to Hollis Castle Station. Alright, well, there I go. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Again, I know I was kind of rambling a little bit, and again, it was just a sleepless night over what I was dealing with, and one day at a time. Right? As always, keep the shiny side up, over down. I'll see you on the next video. we will do it tomorrow on the Golden Valley, and we'll get everything done. So always keep the shiny side up, rubber down. I will see you tomorrow night. Y'all have a wonderful day or a wonderful night.